Welcome everybody. My name is Ryan and we are playing Vintage Story today. We are back over on Twitch doing a live stream, and you're probably watching this on YouTube after I've gone live on Twitch, but don't worry. We'll go back to our normally edited content and stuff. Oh, I gotta change something here real quick. Change out the heads up message. Let's see. We're gonna be trying to milk our animals today. Milking animals slash making cheese. Yeah, that's what we'll call today's stream. Wait, it's not typing it out. Hold on a second. Milking and making cheese. I hope. There's no guarantee. We were able to get 10 liters of cheese on yesterday's live stream, which was over on YouTube, but let's go downstairs. Oh, I think, yep. Oh, thought I saw something out there. All right, let's check this out. Yes. Oh, look at that deliciousness. Hey, what's going on? Novina, welcome. Novo Nina, hello. Yes, you did catch one. In fact, we just started. Got going just a minute and a half ago on the stream. You are the first person, so hello. Welcome. Now, we did a live stream yesterday, but it was over on YouTube. This one, of course, will be posted on YouTube, so if anybody misses any part or has to go early, what are we doing today? What's going on there? Hello. Paris, cool. Today, we're going to be kind of sticking around the compound for the most part. So what I'd like to do is try and milk my animals a couple more times. Hold on, let me grab a bucket just in case. Whoopsie. Yeah, we got this empty bucket. Let's move this over to the farm area. So in yesterday's stream, we were messing around with the animals, and I got a little bit of milk out of them. Let's see. So I'd love to make cheese for the first time in my life here in Vintage Story. I think that would be a lot of fun. And we did get a bunch of food pickled, so what we'll do is we'll probably go hunting as soon as the sun comes up, get some more meat and stuff. Winter is in full swing. Oh, you know what? I think we've got some crops that need to be harvested too. And we could possibly try and get a mate for this girl in here. Try and capture a pheasant male. That'd be good. So yeah, we got lots of stuff. I was trying to think of some stuff to do. Oh, look at those little babies. We got 2 female goats. Or 2 female kids, I should say. And then the big mother here. Lactating for 16 days. Is she ready? Is she ready again? Let's try her. Oh, there it goes. I think it's working. Is it working? No, she might be. I think we got to give her a couple more days or something, because it's not working. Oh well, not to worry. All right, get out of here. It's very dark in here. What's up with that? I need another oil lamp or 2 in this one. Let's put a torch there for now. All right, so let's see here. Oh, crap. So I'm going to leave this here for now. Let's feed everybody. Novina says, never played without mods, but mine says, oh, it can be milked. Oh, yeah, I think ours did too yesterday. Like it actually said ready to be milked, but yeah, so I think we did just do it like literally yesterday in game, like in the game time. So I just got to give it another couple of days. And of course, they're not truly domesticated either. So it's possible that she could be lactating, but like too nervous to actually produce. Oh my God, this thing's going to kill me. No. Look at my health. That pig just about murdered me. All right, let's put that away. The 2 sheep are pregnant. Yeah, we'll just hold off on feeding them for now. All right, so as soon as the sun comes up, like I said, maybe we'll go do a little hunt. Let me empty out my inventory here. Just drop off some of this nonsense. Oh, my health. You know what? I do have some poultice. How do you say poultice in the plural? Is it poultices or did you say poultices? What's the proper way, guys? Somebody out there let me know. All right, we'll heal up a little bit. And, okay, that's not enough. Just maybe not totally all the way. I might have to up my poultice game too. Start whipping up some bandages or something at some point. Yeah, if we're going to be going into Resonance Archives and doing end-game stuff for sure. Okay, so let's get rid of that. Actually, that goes in the blacksmith. That can go over here. Look at this. I got this rich crystallized chunk of native copper. Oh, yeah, I'm going to display that, actually. That's getting saved. And eventually I'm going to make a display case for that. You better believe it. All right, so I think everything else is going to go to the blacksmith area. Let's put away our stones. Good. Yeah, let's have a little bite to eat. Ugh, I always get stuck on those steps. All right, looking real good here. I do so love your compound. Makes me want to upgrade from my big box. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you. I've really fallen in love with it myself. You want to take let's take a little aerial view of it here. Oh, hey, what is that? So that's a capercaillie. Is that how you pronounce it? Capercaillie. Kali. Yeah, that's not what we're looking for. We're looking for a pheasant, little pheasant male. Oh, that's right. I wanted to do some harvesting over here. So, yeah, I've actually got a bunch of flax that is fully grown. It's just all frosted over, so we better get it out of the ground. This was like my last crop of it. And I tell you what, I planted it like on the last possible moment before it would become full here. What? Yeah, I'm actually surprised these are all 9 of 9. It's looking good, pre 1.20, the crops and stuff never got frosted over with snow. And so they would stand out like a sore thumb if you were just out and exploring in the world. You could see like wild crops really easily, but now that they've added that, it's a little bit different, a little bit more difficult. Oh, that was not a good jump. Overestimated my jumping abilities right there. Let's grab some chicken. Like I said, we're going on a hunt today. Oh, you know what else we should probably do is go collect some more halite. Actually, let's pop upstairs. The windmills are working. Hold on, I'm getting all out of control here. I haven't even harvested all the flax yet. Let's just do one thing at a time. I'm all over the place. I'm excited to be streaming again. Oh my gosh. Been doing a couple streams on YouTube the last week with Vintage Story, of course. I think I'll go back and forth more often. It's a little bit annoying with OBS because I got to sign into Twitch every time, but it's not a big deal. And, I know there's folks over there who don't like Twitch and probably vice versa. All right, so this is, in fact, the last of the crops we've got. Yeah, there's nothing else planted. I'll leave that bucket. I've got like 19 buckets floating around. Okay, let's put this stuff. Hold on. See, I came down here to put stuff away in the blacksmith and didn't even do it. Let's put this away. That goes in there. Okay. And over here's my clay chest. Good. Good, good, good. What do we got? Anything working? No. Don't even have 12 full bricks yet, so we'll just hold off on the pit kilns. Let's pop up to the top here. I was thinking about this today at work, and some people were commenting in yesterday's live stream about different ways of setting up the health hammers, and I definitely realize what I can do better now. So here they are, though. Look at these beasts hammering away. So we're going to reposition these real quick, too. I'll do that in a second. So we probably want them facing, just trying to think, do I want them facing that way or this way? Let's see. First of all, I don't even have all the pieces here. Let me grab some stuff. Too much crap in my inventory. All right. We'll place one here. and one here. And then this comes in sideways. Sideways. And we get the hammers. Boom. Boom. Yeah. See, I had it like turning for whatever reason. I don't know why I thought that was necessary, but this cuts down and saves me one of the angled gears. So now I have an extra angled gear. And heck, we could lay down 4 more halve hammers if I really wanted to get crazy with it, you know. So there we go. Now the hard part is getting these to sit properly. All right, let's place some. I think we come at them like this. Yeah. No, that's not going to work. No. Not happening. All right. There we go. Yeah, looking good, you know. And we could, of course, spend a bunch of time up here just messing with these, but it's a little bit loud. I'll do that another time, probably. All right, let's get these moved. But I think repositioning them is not a bad thing. Okay, so I think I kind of want them right here. This chest is definitely going to have to be moved. All right, I'll put them here for now, but I need to move that chest. Okay, let's see. Let's drop these off. Oh, you know, I was thinking about these too. What was somebody mentioned? It's not a bad idea to dig down to like set up a second story, you know, because this axle can continue through the bottom of this gear here and go down to a sub level, a basement. And I was thinking, hey, what's up, Win? You can make a clutch and a transmission for the hammers. I've got a clutch and I've got a brake. Please, Win, explain to me what the benefits are of using that, because I certainly will. I don't really understand how to set them up, nor do I really know what the point of them is. But I will do it. You can see I already made the brake and the clutch. I mean, I understand the point of a brake, but the transmission and the clutch. Let's see. So what do I need for the clutch? I probably need to go get more freaking resin, dude. Not even joking. Also, what is a pulverizer? What is the pulverizer used for? Transmission. Oh, look, I have just exactly enough resin for this. Okay, let's do this real quick. Oh, I've also got 2 angled gears. A little bit of fat here. Wait, am I out of fat? Oh, I think we're out of fat right now. Crap, we'll have to go downstairs. I got more, but what else do we need? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Put transmission between windmill and the hammers. Okay. We'll do that. And a clutch, too. Put a clutch in front of it. Flip clutch swip to stop everything after. Okay. So we're going to go downstairs real quick. Grab some fat. And I'm going to get some stuff out of my inventory. It's so maddening trying to craft stuff with full inventory. So let's empty some stuff out. What's going on, Dragon Feathers? Welcome, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Hello to you. Appreciate you guys all coming by the live stream today. Good to see everybody. We're just getting started, in fact, so you're coming in very early. Good for you. All right, let's drop that. It's for some ores, I think, gold and different stones. Oh, the pulverizer. Pulverizer crushes materials for refractory bricks. Okay, for steel then. Gotcha. So I will want that eventually, because I'm definitely going to do steel in this playthrough, but we don't have to do it right now. Let's take that out. Okay. I got to empty out my inventory, otherwise I'll go nuts. Okay, that's where those go. I'm carrying around this stupid anvil because I want to reclaim the copper for it. I'm just going to throw it. I'm going to throw it in the lake. No, I'm kidding. All right, I've got this rod on me, but I'll put that away for a second. Okay, well, appreciate you guys' help. Wayne, I'm going to need you too, so I'm going to lay this transmission and stuff. Let's see if I can do it properly. Oh, it's just, this place is a mess. I need to come down here and just sort out all the stuff. All right, and we needed some fat, so we'll just grab a half stack of that. Get in there. Also, I'm realizing, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's better to keep the barrels of pickled stuff in the barrel, isn't it? I was rewatching some of the film footage yesterday, and it said after it had finished, like, I think that the time was longer when it was still in the barrel. So I'm just going to pick these up whenever they're done and take them to... Oh, did I just freaking ruin it? Oh, no. Okay. Just didn't show the lid on it there. Yeah, I'm going to move those downstairs whenever they're finished. We're going to have to expand the cellar, too. Maybe we'll do that today. Dig out this massive underground cellar. I like the idea of that. All right, let me put that away. I'm going to take these feathers and throw them into the sun. I'm getting sick of feathers. Go. Oh my God. All right, let's go. Back up, back. Let's go work on this gear crap. Get this transmission made. So then, what do I want to brake for then? So should I attach my brake too? So I guess essentially I need to move these all down a little bit farther, don't I? Well, let's get this thing constructed before we worry. I don't use the brake. Okay, gotcha. So I should have made a brake, or I shouldn't have made the brake. You do two cellars. Oh, really? Why do you like to have two? Just because you need a lot of room? That's what I'm feeling. I love the cellar aspect of the game too. It's one of my favorite parts. One of the many favorite parts I have, but preserving food long term, it's great. Oh, don't tell me I don't have a freaking hammer. All my builds are compact. I'm sure it had a purpose. Oh, interesting. Why do you build compact there, Wen? You can sprawl out, my friend. It's a free world, nearly infinite. I'm gonna have to construct a hammer and just take it up there. Drying racks for sausage. Oh, very nice. Now, is it what mod adds drying? Is it primitive survival? Oh crap, I forgot to turn on the chat overlay. Sorry, YouTube. You guys missed some chat messages, but I read most of them out loud. All right, let's see here. Okay. Let's call up the resin. Cursed Wisht says, I like all of my crafting stuff nearby, just personal preference. Gotcha. Understood. I remember watching, I can't remember who it was, but it was a Minecrafter. Used to do like real tiny builds. Like he would try and have his whole house in just like, I don't know, a very small, footprint, as they say. Or he would build one of those giant mushrooms. All right, let's see. And we want this. Hopefully this is the last time I have to look at this. Okay, where's my... Down here. What do we got? 8 boards. Ready. I've got boards. Chisel. Yes. Oh my God. No, we do have a saw. Ooh, I almost jumped off the side of the windmill. But we've got the saw. We've got the fat. We have done it. We have created transmission. Okay, so the brake, we'll put that away because I'm an idiot. I didn't need it. Expanded foods. Okay. Yeah, I had somebody comment yesterday on one of my videos, and they were like, how can you have a game like Survival this in-depth, but you don't have drying or smoking of meats, I tend to agree with them, but at the same time, it is an early access game, so maybe they just prioritized other stuff. But hopefully one day we'll see that. All right, so we're going to have to move these again. Pick it all up. Okay, so I have to scroll up and see what Win said so he doesn't have to retype it again. Put transmission between the windmills and hammers. Put the clutch in front of it. So put the transmission, and then when you say put the clutch in front of it, let's see. Is it smoking? Don't, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think so. Oh my God. The hell's happening, dude? So that's not right. Oh, you're saying when you say put it in front of it, you're talking like this, aren't you? Is that what you're talking about? Uh-huh. Okay, I see how it works. Um, so wait a second. Where's the little gear thing for this? Does this just connect regardless? Okay, yeah, it does. I can see that. Okay, that threw me off for a second because it doesn't show it. You know, it doesn't show the little axle piece right here. All right, clutch will complete this. I gotcha. Okay, understood. So, why even have like a brake then? Is that, I don't understand the difference between a clutch transmission and a brake. Yeah, and put the hammer next to it. Okay, we'll do. There's got to be some distinction for those, right? All right. Cool. Yeah, I love it. Now it's gonna make people think I actually know what I'm doing. Yeah, look at this. Ho ho ho. I probably should have put it on the other side though. Not that it really matters, but we'll probably be more on this side, you know. Oh yeah, this is great. Hell yeah, I could do 3 more. Although I really don't think we'll have a need for that many. Now, I was talking about this, I think, when you first came in, and somebody had talked about making a sub-level, just bringing this main axle straight through to the bottom, and that would simplify things for me here. I could just have this go straight through that and down through this, too. We could set these both up. I guess I could do that right here, though, too, couldn't I? I don't even need to go below ground for that. Huh. Hold on, let me... I don't know if this would make it more difficult to set up hoppers and stuff, but is this even going to work? Yeah, that works. It's still accessible. Look at the little spoon. Wait, is it just not very windy out right now? Or did that just break it? I feel like it broke it. Yeah, those things are going pretty good. You adding another big wheel? I don't see a need for another big wheel. Yeah, that did something. That didn't work, did it? Huh. I've got a big wheel at the top. So there's the big gear wheel there. And then we've got the second one here. What would a third one do for me? My pickaxe. Oh, I got salt. Okay, we're going to try the cairn. Oh, it wouldn't even let me place that. No, it says that needs a solid block. Huh. No. Okay. So that doesn't work at all. Interesting. Well, look at shaft and bowl. It wasn't turning. Okay. Yeah, that's weird. I wonder why. Well, I think we could still go below and do it, but this contraption right here, I mean, it works, you know. There's got to be a better way. I'd like to get this one attached as well, you know, at some point so we can use both of them, but we don't have to spend too much time stressing out about it. I don't plan on doing this all stream. It's just, it's a little bit boring, probably. Trying to puzzle these things out, but definitely helpful having you guys, you know, with the suggestions and stuff for sure. Let's turn those off. Yeah, I like having the ability to control it for sure, for sure. You know what I was just thinking too, when might be the difference, and I haven't tested this, it just occurred to me, but if you hit a brake, it might actually stop the entire wheel. It might kill the motion of the whole apparatus. you know, if I had a brake, but the clutch allows it to still run. So if other machinery, I don't know, again, that just occurred to me, but I don't know if that's the case. But either way, we'll leave the windmill for now and come back to it. Maybe go get that salt another time. But yeah, it's good. Thank you guys for your help with that. Oh, look at this. Oh, this needs to be fixed. There's a block of water down here. Give me this. Give me that. Okay, there we go. Better. All the little things you got to deal with, you know? All right, let's go kill some stuff. We're going to do some hunting, and I'm going to try and dry some meat out. I wouldn't also be against capturing a little capercaillie male or something. Or not that. No, we want a pheasant. Yeah. Pheasant. Okay, you run yours below. Yeah, that's probably what I'm going to do, Win, is go below. Take it into the basement. But I'll have to dig one out, so... Hey, do you guys ever collect butterflies? I was doing some research, reading the wiki last night, and I think I had heard this initially when I first started playing, but you can collect butterflies. You can make a net and collect them and stuff, and I guess start like a butterfly collection. There's 119 different species, apparently. And rare ones and stuff, too. All right. Got a far shot. Bing. And Shigan, sadly, you can't eat butterflies yet. Welcome to the stream. No, that's true. I mean, my question is, why not? You know? Come on. Probably delicious. So I'm sure some of them taste like candy, because they look like candy. Now, let's see here. Oh, more feathers. Just what I always wanted. Okay. Should we make a run and go get some more salt, too? I do want to probably get some more halite, but... Let's see. Fun fact, there's also 37 mushrooms. You know, I've heard people say before, Vintage Story is like a mushroom simulator because of all the different species of mushrooms you can find in the world. And it's true. There is just an obscene amount. Isn't that the pheasant? Oh, crap. I just killed it. Yeah, it was. It was. There's a turkey. Big turkey boy. There's a rabbit over there. Oh, man. There we go. I feel like Sergeant York taking down a flock of turkeys over here. Woo. All right. What was that? That might have been a pheasant right there. I try and, like, whenever I'm over here and, like, this crap is in my way, I try and take down some of these ferns. Just get rid of them, you know. One day I'd like this whole area to just be clear and open so I can hunt freely. Not worried about the stupid underbrush here. I love this game, but by the time the ranged combat is ass, I know. I've complained about it in my first playthrough a lot. I don't really talk about it much anymore because I did a lot of complaining in the first time I played it. But I used mainly spears in that playthrough. This one I do prefer arrows, the archery, much, much better, except you lose a lot of arrows, so you're constantly having to make new arrows up and stuff. But I definitely prefer the bow and arrow for ranged. But you're right. I even tried that one mod that like adjusts ranged combat, but I didn't really like that either. Oh man, that's super close. God damn it. Oh, it's dead already. No, it's not. Combat overhaul. That might be the one. Yeah, I can't remember because again, this was several months ago. Tempted to burn yours. Let's see. Oh, there's more birds over there. Is that one dead? God, can't hit anything right now. Yeah, these are pheasants. It's okay. What I'm going to do is probably whip up a reed basket at some point, come out here and catch one. Okay, that's all my arrows. Yeah, we might have to stay awake tonight and do some blacksmithing. We'll see. We'll see. I don't really want to. I want to pass. I want to pass a bunch of time so that we can milk the sheep and goats some more. I'd really love to make cheese today if that's something we can accomplish. Okay. And we've got the pickled veggies for sure. You can always make a cheese hole. Oh, a cheese. Yeah, I got you. By making a pit and sticking a trough in it. Oh, that's not a bad idea. I've heard of people doing the pits, like the pit traps for animals and stuff, but I never considered putting a trough in it. That's really smart. Yeah, I don't mind a little bit of hunting like this. It's more exciting, but you're right. I could definitely do that for bears. We've got 3 bears that spawn in this area, at least. We killed 2 of them in yesterday's live stream. And one of them actually did get trapped in a pit, but it was just by accident. Oh. Okay. I hunt bears like a man, running and screaming with spears. Yeah. It's not so bad if the bear is in the open and you can get clear shots on them. Because you hit them enough times, they turn and run away. But yeah, if you miss, or if it's just like you don't have great visibility, it can become a real problem. All right, let's see. How many arrows did I'm down to 9. God, we started today with like 14 of them. Okay, it's getting a little dark out here. So we'll probably head back here soon. In the morning, we'll go check our goats and our sheep too. That's one of the reasons I'm kind of wanting to stick close to home, you know, stay near the compound and just hunt and cook, maybe work on some building and stuff. Because we can, if we go out too far, I might miss the lactation. I don't want to miss that lactation. To be fair, if flint arrows didn't explode all the time, copper arrows wouldn't be useful. That's true. I've got a chest full of, not full of them, but with some copper arrowheads in them from panning. I just, now that I'm at the iron stage, I just never use those. But part of the thing I love about bows and arrows is you don't have to take up like 4 or 5 slots like you do with spears, you know. If you want to be well armed with the spears, you got to have several of them. But yeah, the bow and arrow, it's just the bow in your hotbar and a stack of arrows. All right, let's drown some feathers over here. We'll dispose of our stuff. Then throw it far enough. Oh, and over here too. All right. I can't get upstairs all of a sudden. Let's make a quick, brief visit to the windmill to switch out the salt in our cairn. This is the last of my halites, so let's see. We just I put a half stack in here. Yep. Okay. And yep, right here we've got 42 left, and that's it. Okay, put that in. Come check that in the morning, probably. All right. Let's see. Honestly, I never go past bronze arrows. Really? Really? Interesting. Yeah, I actually I was going to whip up a couple of bronze spears just to carry those with me too to preserve arrows, but you're probably right. I'm better off just making a stack of copper. Now, let me ask you this. You might not know too, since you only play with exclusively copper, but is there a way to force like it to use my copper arrows first, or how do you know which ammo it's going to use? Does it use copper first, or is it like the crappiest arrows get used immediately? All right, let's grab some feathers. We're gonna make some copper arrows because I think that's good for hunting at the least. You know, I should hunting birds and crap. I should definitely just be using copper. Closest to the upper left inventory slot. Wait. Closest to the upper left, so like that. Okay, hold on, let me build these first. So if I want my copper to be used first, that's what I do. Is this what you're talking about? Upper left up here, obviously. stick away. Got some ferns. Yeah, it goes hot bar left to right, then upper left to then upper left to bottom. Okay. Okay, so we've got our so it should shoot copper. Yeah, nice. Cool. I would have never figured that out. Okay. Hey, alligator lizard, what's going on, Carrie? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks for stopping by, my friend. Hello, hello. You are still very early to the stream. We just started 35 minutes ago. And we're just kind of messing around, trying to get this thing filled up with milk. But I don't know if we're going to be able to accomplish that today. I'm certainly going to give it my best, though. So look at all the meat I've got. Jeez. I got a full 64 chickens. We're going to have to do some cooking. But should we cook? Are you making blue cheese? I don't know. Is that a thing? I want to make cheese. I don't know if it's going to be blue or not. I've never made cheese in this game, so it's new. It's a new process to me for sure. Oh, you can make blue cheese. Really? Yeah, I don't know how. I don't know. Well, what do I need to make blue cheese versus regular? So, what am I looking for right now? Oh, the salt. We've got this minis. And that's almost all. Let's see. To make blue cheese, the raw salted cheese needs to be kept in a cellar with sunlight level below 2. Additionally, the cellar needs to have at least one unblocked hole. I don't know if I understand that part, while still ensuring that not too much light. Oh, so So when you say one unblocked hole, it does need to be like exposed to the outside, basically, is what you're saying. Oh, okay. That is what you're saying. So I would probably want to set up like a special little blue cheese cellar just for that, I would think, because I wouldn't want to keep like all my other stuff in that. Interesting. Wow. God, I'm still amazed by the stuff that's in the... Now, are you sure that's vanilla, or is that a mod? Didn't you say earlier you mainly play with the mods? I mean, I'm not doubting you. I don't know. It's amazing to me, the amount of quantity of content in this game. All right, let's see. Right now we have cheddar and blue. Okay, cool. Cool. I believe you. Hey, Babbo, what's going on? On my way home from work, perfect time for some hardware. That's right. What's up, my friend? Thanks for coming by. We have just started the stream a little less than an hour ago, and we're kind of hanging around the compound today, waiting for the sheep to make milk. And that's just the story of all of our lives. All right, let's do this. I've still got a ton of veggies, too, down in the basement, so we're going to be making some pickled stuff. It also occurred to me while I was watching back some of the footage, and I think... It lasts longer if you just leave it in the barrel. I was taking the pickled stuff out of the barrel and then moving it down into the storage vessels down here. But really what I want to do is just move the whole barrel, don't I? Let's see. Blue keeps slightly longer, but gives slightly less satiety. Oh. Have I ever tried sheep goat cheese myself? No, I have not, Babbo. I used to work at a place that had goat's milk. But I never got brave enough to try it. I mean, I would if I was hungry enough, sure. I guess I like to think that I will try anything once, but I don't know if I would actually stick to that, depending on what was offered to me. So I think we're definitely going to expand this cellar today. Let's see. Goat cheese is amazing. It's silky. Okay. I actually worked with a lady, too, who owned goats. I don't know if she ever milked them, but she just had goats as pets. Two like littler goats. I mean, they were fairly big size compared to dogs, but they weren't like giant. All right, let's see. We got a little bit of salt left. Oh, I forgot to grab some veg. That was the whole reason I went down there. Yeah, let's get, we need 50. What did I fill up? Like 4 barrels? So we're going to need like 200 veggies here. Those are all pickled. Just start grabbing all the veg. Okay. I'm telling you, I got so much of it. I think we are starting to get to the end of it, though. Okay, we'll take that. We're just going to take it all upstairs. It's probably more than I need, but this way, too, I might be able to sort it out a little bit better. I want to live on a farm with my girlfriend and a bunch of goats. Love them. I'm with you, man. My mom grew up on a farm and then, went away to college and moved to the city after that and had kids and stuff. But I was always like, God, I wish you would have just stayed on the farm and we had grown up on a farm. I would have loved that. Let's see. Okay, so I want to put the pears away. We got a couple of pheasant eggs down here. Delicious. All right, let's see. My sister's mother-in-law makes goat cheese with rum compote. Interesting. I don't know what that is, but it sounds interesting for sure. Okay. Got 5 of these boys ready to go. Yeah, I got a lot of turnips. I think I'm going to have to expand my agriculture before next year. We're going to have to do probably a bit more extensive. Can't raise these kind of animals that I want with the measly little agricultural spot we got going on. It's just not going to work. One short. Oh, come on. There we go. A compote is a fruit sauce that has fruit chunks. Oh, that sounds good. Yeah, I love Jell-O, but the only thing that makes Jell-O better is when you put fruit cocktail in the Jell-O. I like that very much. All right, let's see here. We'll do some pickled onions. That doesn't sound too bad. Isn't it kind of like jam, just less sugar? There you go. Seems like Babu's had it before. Boom. And seal her up. Now it's more like syrup. Oh, okay. Okay, so that's all sealed in. Got our salt. Let's put the salts away. Nope. Salt goes down here. Okay. I think we're going to have to make more barrels. At one point I thought I had way too many, but I do have a couple here. We'll worry about that later if we do actually expand down here. Yeah, we'll bring those barrels down. Okay, so let's grab the grain and the rot. And I'm going to make this one strictly for veggies here. So that's like all the veggies we got right now. Let's see. Okay, must be thinking of something so much different. Still sounds lovely. Let's grab those. Okay, I'm going to put the grain in that one. It's good to be organized. This way we can take better stock and inventory. Okay, so that's... Actually, give me these. Put the flax in this one. Empty. Oh, we got more flax here. So the mushrooms. I don't think I'm ever going to cook with these mushrooms. Okay, so a little bit more flax. That'll probably be for the animals, but oh, that's another thing I need to do is set up like some sort of cellar or storage for the animal feed too. I'd like to be able to move several stacks of carrots over there, have a bunch of bales of hay. Don't really need to store the hay, but you understand. Let's see. Basically it goes, so that cheese that you were talking about that she makes from compote is obviously like a sweet, fruity kind of cheese. That's unique. I think I've seen fruity cheeses before, but it's usually like a fairly mild fruit. Let's see, like a cranberry. I've seen cranberry cheese around the holidays for sure. Like a cranberry cheddar. All right, let's do... Probably should take this thing out of my offhand. It's causing me to get hungry quicker. All right, it's already 12:30. God, might as well just stay awake all night now, shouldn't we? Yeah, let's go do some blacksmithing real quick. I'm going to put this stuff away. We're going to make the most out of our time here in the world of vintage story. Cranberries often paired with goat cheese. Okay, okay. I love cranberries. I especially like dried cranberries. Those are really great. All right, let's go. I prefer those over raisins for sure. Oh, look, 11 p.m. It's basically morning, so I should drink coffee. Yeah, that sounds about right to me, too. All right, so we'll lay our beautiful little bronze lantern with the silver lining in it. Yes, it's a glorious sight. All right, so let's see. What are we doing down here? I've got so much copper, guys. Look at this. It's insane. I've also got plenty of bismuth. I need to get my hands on some more zinc. But, all right, well, oh, check this out, too. Every one of these is ready to go with iron blooms in it. So those are all going to be processed with the helve hammers, obviously, upstairs. But we won't do that today. It's too noisy. Too loud and dirty and noisy. But look at this beautiful thing. Oh, tier 3 anvil. She's a beauty. Give her a little kiss, everybody. Oh, yeah, look at that. All right, so let's whip up some stuff. I wish it made it, like, easier. Like, if you got the tier 3 anvil, like, the recipes were simpler or something. I don't know. That'd be kind of cool. All right, so we've got that. Let's see, not using a Molly Baclo chokeless lantern. No, I can't even pronounce that alloy. But what is that made out of? Is that like nickel and copper or something? 1050 a little don't know for my favorite streamer. Well, thanks, Babbo. Appreciate you, my friend. Bits Gold Matt. Awesome. Oh, cool. I just met a goal. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. It's copper and lead. Oh, really? Wait a second. Oh, shoot. No, I only have 5 chunks of galena. I've been whipping all my lead into ingots so that I can turn it into glass. But I'll do that. I'll start to save some lead, and I'll make the copper. Yeah, that copper alloy. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that again. But big shout out to Babbo. Appreciate you, my friend. All right, so yeah, we'll whip up 4 bars here. I'm going to definitely be making some arrowheads. Come on. Okay, it's lit. I've got a backup axe already. There's a backup shovel in the house. I might as well grab it too, otherwise I'll break this shovel and I won't have one. Let's take a quick look. So I've got 2 scythes. These shears could probably be replaced. I have 2 saws. One of them's upstairs. That's a 10 bronze pickaxe for the trader once we're ready for that. Yeah, okay, let's get back out here. Copper 8 to 12%, lead 80. Oh, okay. Wow. I wish it was reversed. I got way more copper than I do lead. No problem, though. No problem. Yeah, the sheer amount of, like, just different kinds of metals, alloys that you can do. So cool. I can't even look them up under alloy. That's okay, though. Copper ingot. Look at this. Just for copper, we got black bronze, brass. There it is. Cupra nickel. Cupron nickel. Molly. Oh, it's like a dark. Oh. Black bronze. Brass. Oh, I forgot about brass. Oh, I need to go get zinc. And I need lead. Is this heated up yet? Hurry up. Taking forever over here with this. So, yeah, definitely want some more arrows. Maybe we should make a trip to the mountain, to the other side of the mountain, because this is where I get all of my zinc is over here. Yeah, I've had 1 strike on this side. Well, we'll see. We'll see. People assume turning lead to gold turned copper black, but it was just due to the lead fumes impregnating the copper. Interesting. It sounds so complicated. I love it. Is the in-game guide detailed, or should you have a wiki open if you want to know everything? Good question. You're definitely going to need a wiki in addition to the guide, for sure, 100%. And you're probably going to still have to reference videos, too. Not to, dissuade anybody from playing, but Oh crap, my hammer's upstairs, isn't it? Damn it. But the game does have a bit of a learning curve, no doubt about it. That's part of the fun, though, for me at least. I love those games that are a bit challenging. I do like to try and figure things out in game without having to tab out all the time to like wikis and stuff. But, some games you do just have to eventually. But yeah, this is definitely one of those. The guide is really helpful. And, you can basically pull it up for everything. You can literally just like look at a block and pull up the guide and it will tell you what that block is you're looking at. So I was just like looking at this block right here. We could look at the wattle fencing, bring up all the info, how to make it. So it's a really helpful thing. But yeah, the wiki is also necessary. All right, let's close that up. Wiki also has some good pictures on it. So like, for instance, if you want to know how to set up your apiary, where you're going to have your beehive at in the most perfect way, you're going to want to look at the wiki because it's got pictures, kind of diagrams out how, far away you should have your beehives and stuff from each other, which obviously the in-game guide doesn't have pictures. It's all text. All right, let's do this. God, are we going to need a second ingot for this? No, I just I have to be very careful here. I might have to reheat these bars in the forge, though. Let's see, it's already 3:30 in the morning. Goodness gracious. All right, so we can bring these down. Actually, let's put these over here. Yeah, I'm gonna drop that. Probably fire that back up in a second. All right, let's see. Basically, you can play this whole game without a wiki if you like using your brain a lot. Yeah, no, I mean, I think most of it could probably be puzzled through and stuff. No doubt about it. There's a few things I struggled with, but they weren't like, game ending or anything. And it was simple stuff too for me. It's probably just my stupid brain, but I struggled like figuring out how to pan properly. It sounds really stupid when I say it now, but yeah, I did. Not gonna lie to you. The guy from Saturn would be monumentally disappointed with me. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna do a panning tutorial video for all the people who share my brain trauma. All right, there we go. Oh, look at that dark cherry red. Oh, that's weird. Okay. So I need 6 more. Yeah, we got this. The best way to play this, in my instance, is to take your time with it. Yeah, for sure. I'm on my second playthrough of the game, so I was able to kind of speed through some of the progression a little bit. But I can tell you in my very first playthrough, yeah, I was nowhere near where I'm at now at by this episode, I think we ended that first playthrough on episode 52 or 53 or something like that. And we were right at the Resonance Archives. But I'd never done steel. I had never made cheese. I hadn't domesticated any animals. Let's see here. Have you found the devastation yet? I'm not sure what you mean by the devastation exactly, so I'm gonna have to go with no. I don't think I found the devastation. What do you mean though? It's probably going over my head. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Oh, it's an overworld biome. No, I haven't. I haven't done too much exploring on this world yet. Zoom out to maximum. We took a translocator up here, so I do have a translocator that'll warp me to the north, but I don't know. I have no idea what it. Basically, the temporal storm. Oh, in reality. Oh, so it's a place where like the world of Rust has permanently crossed over or something crazy. Let's go ahead and whip up the arrowheads. I might do another hammer. It's always good to have extra hammers. Basically, I gotcha. No, this game's got so much. What did I just learn about recently? Other than translocators kind of blew my mind too. I was like, wait, there's teleporters in this game? I need to get the mod that allows you to move them too. What I really want to do is repair like 3 or 4 translocators and then, oops, hold on, sorry. And then set them all up in like a nice little centralized location, like build a portal room, essentially. I think that would be awesome. Have a portal hub, be able to walk from one end of the earth to the other in a matter of moments. You have to get to the village to get to the devastation. What's the village? Oh, crap. I just messed up. Wait, is the village like a circle of NPC traders? Is it just a bunch of traders? Because I think I've seen that in somebody's playthrough before. I assumed it was like a mod they had that. Nah, it's an actual town. Oh, okay. So it's more like a Minecraft kind of town village-ish. He hasn't done any story content. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I haven't. Oh, yeah. So that's new story content stuff. I haven't. All right. Let's see here. Just trying to use these 4 bars up. I've got a chisel. Let's do another hammer. And then we'll probably go with another series of arrowheads. All right, so we're going up. So have you guys done all the story content yourself then? Win and Amshagar? Have you done all of it? I haven't touched it. Like I said, I did visit the Resonance archives in my first playthrough. But other than that, I haven't. And I didn't even get to like any bosses or anything. I just explored a little bit. No, because the archives are hard. I like to hear that. Do you have steel in your world? And I refuse to play on anything other than wilderness survival. Yikes. Are you playing with a map? Or did you leave the map turned off? I played, we did a live stream world where I played with no map. Turned off. Damn, bro. That's nuts. Yeah, that is not easy, my friend. Not easy. How do you do navigation? Do you just set up landmarks? I eventually started to bridge everywhere. I was building up like a sky bridge, and we were just basically bridging between destinations. It was long and laborious, but I have a tendency to get lost real easy. Oh, you have a good memory? See, I don't. Exactly the opposite. All right, let's knock these out. I really don't even need a heavy hit for this. It's super easy. You do these so many times, these stupid arrowheads, you really you can close your eyes and do them. All right, let's see. I grew up playing with old games without maps and checkmark. Yeah, feel ya. So I thought I could handle it like the old Minecraft, but yeah, I forgot that I used to get lost in Minecraft too on a regular basis before I discovered the coordinate system. There we go. Now let me ask you this. Like, you see, I've got my... What am I doing? Oh, I'm pushing the wrong button. I've got my coordinates called up here with, I think that's Control Z. No, Control V. Yeah, Control V calls up the coordinate window. Do you do that? Do you have that on? Because that's kind of cheating. No, I'm just kidding. Let's call that. Now you like to go raw. Okay, I respect it. Yeah, I've said we might do that again. Make a world just for live streaming at some point and make it more challenging, like a wilderness survival. Like what you're describing, but man, it makes me nervous just thinking about it. Not gonna lie to you. Whoa. Why did I do that? Put that away before I was ready to. Okay, so we got our hammer, and we'll just put that away. Put this away. I did make 80 block tall windmill. Oh, okay. So you've got, I would crumble. My brain just can't. I know, Babel. Mine can't either. So interesting. How far is your respawn? Wait, are you playing true hardcore? Oh, we're hungry. We're going to go pay a visit to the animals. See if those goats are lactating. All right, true hardcore. Damn. So there is no respawning for you. Well, that's a heck of a way to put. Oh, stupid thing is hot. All right, we'll just keep it in the inventory. Wait, I've got water. What am I doing? The 5,000 block revival is harsh. I know when I played the wilderness survival with no map, I actually I think I did leave it on 5,000 now that I'm thinking of it. I was going to say that I changed that. But this world, I changed it. And believe it or not, this is actually a wilderness survival world, but I just changed a lot of the options. Like I added the map and stuff, but there's a few things which are still wilderness survival, like the strength of enemies is still increased. Our, breath underwater is still reduced really heavily. Our HP is lowered, but yeah, I did give myself a break on some things. Okay, let's see. But I do also really like those super hardcore challenging things. I don't know if I could play, I mean, I could try hardcore, but for YouTube, it might end up being a very short series, you know? All right, what am I looking for? Feathers. I need my god-awful feathers. 12 of them. And give me some sticks. Let's see. You tried RL Minecraft where you don't have it in map records until later in the game. Never got to see it. Gave up. Oh, yeah. That's when I was talking about RL Craft in yesterday's live stream. That's definitely one I'd like to play at some point. I think I'd need a better computer, though. I don't know if my PC could handle that game. Could probably turn down a lot of the shaders and stuff. Let's see. The sun sets in the west and rises in the east. The wind only blows towards the east. You can watch the clouds to see this movement. Oh, that's interesting. Wait. Oh, you're talking about here in Vintage Store. I'm sorry. For a second, I thought you were talking about RL Craft. So the sun sets in the west and rises in the east. The wind only blows towards the east. Now, let me ask you this, AM. Charcoal and other pigments like malachite and chalk can be used to make markings. Okay, like trees, including arrows. That's smart. Now, I've also heard too, and I don't have any flint, but when you lay like a flint spearhead down to like nap it out, it always points in the same direction. And it's like, I can't remember which cardinal direction is. Have you heard that? Is that one of the like little navigational tips you use too? Yeah, it always points west. Okay. Yeah, I remember that being something people kind of tipped me on when I was playing with no map too. Is there a way to go back in a stream? Just got a long ad. Babo, not on Twitch. Unfortunately, Twitch does not allow you to rewind midstream, my friend. Sorry about that, buddy. YouTube does, but Twitch doesn't. Yeah. I'm sorry, my friend. What did you miss? We haven't been doing too much, just talking. We're going to go check on the animals here shortly. Let me cool down these arrowheads. Up it up it up. Got my little mining bag there, in case we do any serious mining. Signs exist for a reason. Yeah. It's tough. Oh, and that's one thing I was doing too. I think in my wilderness survival with no map is I would take pro pick samples because we turned it on, and I would just leave a sign, telling us what was there because we didn't have a map for the markers. All right, let's see. Get this built. Good, looking solid. All right. Oh, that's why I went downstairs. I was going to start some stew. I forgot. Yeah, let's get a little food cooking because we're hungry. I expect I need some grain in my diet too. Yeah, we're needing a little grain and a little fruit. So let's make some porridge. How's that sound, everybody? Sounds good to me. All right, we'll grab a stack of this. Do I still have some berries? Oh, I do. They're good for 11 days left. Let's see. A signpost will start out as a pole, and when you interact with it with a pigment item, you get an interface that lets you label in all 8 directions. Oh, okay. Let's see here. Should we do a double fruit? I kind of like the idea. We'll do a double fruit porridge. That actually sounds good. All right. We'll do a full 6 charges. Pears, delicious pears. Oh, yeah. That's the way to go, people. Let's grab a little bit of our firewood. It's probably more than enough. Yeah. Let's see. A map and a compass is by all means not required in this game. Wait, are there compasses? Can you build a map and a compass? I'm just curious. I know you're saying you don't need them, but is that something you can actually build? Not yet. Okay, gotcha. I know there's a mod that allows you to build a spyglass to zoom and stuff, but I just went ahead and installed the zoom button. I didn't have to build it. All right, so while that's cooking, let's go pay a visit to the animals. Oh, the compound is so bland and boring in the winter time, but I'll tell you what, now that we've got all these fruit trees, it's partially grown, I'm really looking forward to seeing this place in the spring. It's going to look nice, especially in like year 3, once they're fully matured. Oh, that's going to be glorious. I assume they will be added eventually. Yeah. You know, I was looking at the roadmap on... Oh, that's a pheasant right there. Yeah, I was checking out the roadmap. It's not like super specific in its time frame, but it's got some really cool stuff on it. Like mushroom farming was one of the things that caught my attention. Several other items. I don't know if this is male or female, but we're going to try and chase this little guy into the barn. Yeah, I should have. No. Where are you going? No. Dude's up on the roof. You little stinker. It's not what I anticipated you doing. Hold on. No. There you go. Oh, that's perfect. Actually, that's kind of perfect. Where'd you go? I can't get through. Where'd it go? There it is. Go. In the house. Oh, I slid on the ice. We did it. Nope. What is it? Oh, it's another hen. Oh, it's a capercaillie hen. Damn it, I should have kept the male in here. I had a capercaillie male and I killed it. Gosh darn it. Now we got a female in here. Yeah, get in there. They look similar though, don't they? It's 2 different species though. Oh well. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, 1.2 is adding ceramics. That will be cool. And colorations. Okay. Yeah, that's exciting for sure. What other stuff is coming to 1.21? I'm very curious. Hello, ladies. Oh, look, lactating for 20 days can be milked. It says she's currently too stressed. Why? That one's not milkable. We don't know yet. They just posted a teaser yesterday. Oh, I missed that. I'll have to go watch that for sure. Thanks for the heads up. All right, let's go ahead and feed them. Don't need that. Well, that's unfortunate. So we've got a lactating sheep, but she's really stressed for whatever reason. And I think me just trying to milk her is what stressed her out. So we'll just give her another day. But what did she have here? A little baby lamb? Sick. Okay, good to go. It's on their Discord, a screenshot of a bunch of colored clay items. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I'm on their Discord for sure. All right, so she's actually got Generation 3 in her belly right now, which is really good. All right, let's go check on the goats. We'll stop off at the pig pen, too. I heard these little squealers a moment ago. Yeah, we got a lot in here. As soon as those little piglets mature, though, I'm going to be culling. Oh yeah, man. You get yourself a nice herd of pigs. You don't have to worry about red meat ever again. All right, I guess I'll feed the birds. Get them to lay a few eggs too. Good. Gosh darn, I really thought that was a pheasant male. I thought we were in business. Okay. Quiet. Don't stress her out. Stop moving. Quit. Yeah, right there. It's working. Oh, damn it. No, it says she's too stressed to be milkable. Colorful is male. Wait. There's an orange and gray, and I'm looking at, and I wanted to build a stucco house with it. Oh, colorful is male. Gotcha. Well, crap. I stressed out both my goat and my sheep today. So we'll just have to check back tomorrow. It's unfortunate, but sometimes it happens. Well, let's just put that there. Damn it, I brought the berries and the pears out here. They're going to go bad in my pocket. Let's put these away. And is this thing moved forward a little bit more? Yep, I think he's slow. This mannequin is possessed. It slowly moves forward by like a couple of centimeters every day. It's weird. I think it's the ghost of like Alexander the Great or something. I don't know. All right, let's see. 9 colors, including the default. 3 clays. So we have 12 colors to use. That's awesome. For the artists out there who need a large color palette, I can appreciate that. All right, let's put these away. All right, see, I'm tempted to just start throwing crap wherever, but let's not do that. See, it all has a place. Should we go ahead and expand down here? I don't know. Let's think about it. What's some other fun stuff we could do right now? I do need to go collect more clay. We could go kill a bunch of drifters because I'm also in need of more temporal gears. God, no more black bowls and crucibles. Aw, I want a rainbow colored crucible. I want a crucible that is the same color as the alloys that are coming out of it, you know? So I need a different color crucible for every alloy. Oh, yes. All right. You can charcoal black the bowls now. What now? Or are you talking about in the upcoming? Wait, they're already black. Why would you want to? Let's see. Let's grab a pickaxe. Grab those 2. All right, how's the armor doing? It's not bad. This is my cloth armor, obviously. Let's grab a little food here. We're gonna take a trip through the mountain like a true dwarf. Wait, where's my lantern? Oh, it's back in the blacksmith, isn't it? Oh, you mean like pitch black? Oh, that's brown. Is that brown? My bad. Come on, break. Oh, I thought I actually broke it for a second. It's in my offhand. All right, let's go. The goats and the sheep don't want anything to do with me today, so we're going to banish ourselves to the heart of the mountain. Look at these walnut trees over here. Oh, aren't they glorious? Now, let me ask you guys this. This is something I've wondered about several times, and I don't know, I've never asked it, but do the trees actually get bigger and bigger? Do they grow over time? Or is this like the largest that this tree is ever going to get? Like as soon as it sprouts, that's it? I'm just really curious, like if these trees up over here are going to get bigger. Actually look pretty good up there. I like the way that turned out, not going to lie. It's very inefficient, but I don't know. All right, so we're going to come through. We'll kill a few drifters up in here, maybe until I break this black short sword, this blackguard short sword, because things got 5 durability. I've had this replacement in my inventory now for a while. Here we go. So this is kind of my drifter farming area. There's nothing special about it. It's just a really open area. Only the fruit trees grow. Thanks, Bill Beto. Appreciate you, buddy. Look at them. Look at them all coming in here. A little lineup. Oh, God. Okay, there goes the sword. Yeah, I should have worn my iron chainmail. Oh. There we go. Where'd that other coward go? Get down. Disgusting cockroach. Oh, come on. Give me a temporal gear. Come on. Damn you. Yeah, so for anybody who's unaware, there are 2 translocators in this underground mountain right here, under here in this little area. This is one of them. The other one's like over there. I haven't repaired them, but there's also 2 more down here. There's 2 more translocators right here. So really close. One of those I did actually repair, but unfortunately, it just takes 3 temporal gears, which is a lot. Come on. Yeah, I wish there was a way to summon a whole bunch of these guys other than just a temporal storm. But I know that some trees can be grown 2 by 2 like oak. That's actually what I did up on top of that little pine tree, that false pine tree, is I planted those 4 pines up there 2 by 2. I think only 3 of them sprouted though. But yeah, I've seen a few trees do that before when I plant them. Because I know you could do that in Minecraft too, so I tried it and it worked. It is nice too. I like having big monster trees like that. Oak trees are the best though. Really, for just if you need a lot of wood for, you know, making charcoal or something, man, go cut down a couple of mature oaks. You'll be filling up your inventory in no time. Come on. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I like these guys too because they don't spawn any of the deep variants, so they don't hit super hard. If I was fighting a bunch of deep guys right now, I don't think this armor would hold up against it very well. You can technically force spawn drifters if your stability... Oh, that's smart. Yeah, I knew that would happen. Like when stability gets low, you start to like enter the rust world itself and enemies will spawn around. That's right. I forgot all about that. Yeah. I think this is the location of the other translocator. Yeah. So there's the other one that needs to be repaired. Basically just a dead end. But man, I am so tempted to go into creative mode and just grab a bunch of gears. You don't know how I've spent hours in here freaking farming drifters, man. With no luck, with no success. No, it's not true. I think I've gotten 2 temporal gears to drop in here from drifters, but yeah, it's whatever. You know, the guy from Saturn would just tell me that I need to be panning more. That's all he would say. Can't deny it. It's good advice. All right, let's eat a little bit. It doesn't spawn them per se, but it removes... Oh, but it removes their light level spawn. Oh, so I could I could drop my durability and go fight them in my backyard or something. Well, then my temporal stability would be returning, you know, if I was in an area without it. Huh. That could definitely be useful in certain areas for sure. Yeah. So I came over here because there's a bunch of peat. Oh, hello. It's a goat. I want to check this out though. So we've got a peat up here. I wish there was some clay over here. Yeah, let's dig this out. Hold on. A little bit of red meat. The frickin' rabbit is freaking out over there. Where'd he go? I got one shot on him. Come here, goat. Son of a bee. Ah! Whoa! Bro, I couldn't shoot him. Ah! You gotta be kidding me with this. I'm going to lose every arrow in my quiver. Where'd he go? We're losing light levels. 5 copper arrows left. How many did I start with? Only 8? That's not that bad. That's not that bad. Copper arrows are just really weak, though, aren't they? I don't even see where he went. When there are lots of drifters outside at night, I just let a few in at a time and whack them. That's not a bad idea. If I recall correctly, the devs know that temporal gear spawning sucks and are looking for ways to improve it. That would be good. Yeah, for sure. I just heard it. Oh, well, let's just come get some peat. Oh, there it is. Thank you. Dropped after like 14 hits here. Hey, look at all this quartz. Ooh, let's do a pro pick sample real quick. Curious about gold. I'm really looking for a gold strike. Actually, I kind of need silver too now because I used a bunch of silver for my lanterns. That's a big beefy looking rabbit right there, isn't it? Oh, damn it. It's all right. Let's see. I also just generally want quartz too, because I'm going to do a big greenhouse build at some point in the next coming years, and it's going to be all glass. All right, let's see. You guys see any more silver? I've literally never found gold in a seam. It's always silver. The only gold I've ever gotten was from panning. And, oh, look. Hey, brown coal. Take that, too. This is a good little area back here. It's pretty rich. Oh, you know what? I think that there was lead over here, too, when we originally came to this spot. Oh, hello. Look at this little area. This is like a perfect little pre-made shelter. Oh, my God. Can you imagine if you found this on your first day? This would be awesome. I'm getting shot at. I would just backfill the front of it with some dirt and stuff. That is a sick little spot. Oh, I don't like this range, dude. Where's he at? Where'd you go, buddy? Okay, so he's shooting from this direction. Oh, I see him. Coward. Now, I assume these guys can drop temporal gears too, but I don't know that. Sadly, gold and quartz only spawn, or gold and silver only spawn in quartz. Yeah, that I was aware of, but I mean, I've still never seen gold spawn in quartz either. Like, the only quartz I've ever seen was silver quartz, which is cool. But I'd like to have some, the ability to make some black bronze, I guess, if I wanted it. Let's see here. All right. Plus, I think the idea of whipping up a mannequin with nothing but like a gold suit of armor on it, that would be cool. Show off my wealth and power to the world. All right, let's keep looking around over here. Let's go ahead and just take a... Is it a short range sample that I want? I guess we'll just take a short range, see what happens. Obviously, it's going to say quartz, but... Very large native silver and quartz. Trace amounts. Yeah. See, it doesn't say anything about gold. Stupid. That's all right. Not to worry. We actually came here for peat, but I haven't dug a single bit of peat yet. Oh, I can't believe those finicky goats and sheep wouldn't let me milk them. We're going to try again in the morning, though. Let's see. Do pro pick short range searches every time you find a quartz band. It'll turn up eventually. Thank you, Wen. Appreciate you. Yeah. It's just I assume that silver's it's a more common metal, just like in real life. All right, let's go get some peat over here. Did I get myself lost? I need to mark our little cave entrance. Here it is. I guess I don't really need to, but I will. We'll say cave. Oh, I'm getting attacked. My health is down to 50%. Alright, we might have to retreat. The animals only usually stay stressed for an hour or so. Oh, really? Oh, okay, crap. Let's go back now. Running through the mountains. Going to touch some sheep boobs. Let's see. Oh, okay, I got 2 rich chunks of native silver. I got some brown coal, 7 pieces of red meat. That goat was very underfed, living out in the wild. To be fair, they did the math in real life. We've only mined up to 250,000 tons of it. You know, I heard a fact like that before, that like all the gold on Earth could like be smelted into a block, and it would only be like the size of a house or something, like a large house. Like it wouldn't even be that much of it, which is interesting, but yeah. Okay. It's funny to think too that like half a football field, so a large house. But I mean that there are like probably asteroids out there that are like 90% gold or whatever, or just high quantities of the metals that we value so much. Probably pretty abundant out there in space. All right, I don't think I have anything to put away. Not in this side. And how much is lost at sea? Yeah, that's true too. Just how much of the... I mean, because, yeah, you think about it, the Earth's surface is mostly ocean. So much of the resources and stuff, and not just water, but think about desert. Have you guys ever looked at like a true map of Africa? Because, you know, most globes scale down the size of Africa because it's just so obscenely big. It doesn't look right on a map compared. But if you look at the size of like the Sahara Desert, it almost encompasses like the whole U.S. You know, it's huge swath of just sand, you know, where you cannot go through. Like it's basically a death sentence going out there. Shipwrecks too. Yeah, that's true. Okay, let's see. And the thing about it is that the Sahara was not always a desert. You know, it was once grassland and stuff like that. Now the question is, did people live in that area at that time? You know, 10,000 years ago or whatever is a question. But all right, let's do. Hold on, I got some raw meat on me. It's getting late, but we're gonna go check the barn. Okay, and my health is not great, but we'll be fine. Oh, did you guys ever hear of, excuse me, speaking of shipwrecks, did you ever hear of that thing called the Antikythera device, which was found on a shipwreck? I think it was like in the Aegean Sea. It was like on an old ancient Greek ship. And it was basically a device. I think they determined it was eventually determined that it was used to like calculate the orbits of the stars and stuff around, you know, the solar system. But it used gears and things like that at a time thousands of years before gears and crap like that were ever invented. Is it working? Oh, it worked. Oh, damn it! I drank a liter. Whoopsie. I accidentally drank a liter. Not heard of that. Antikythera device. It's a weird name. I think it was named after like the region of the world where it was found or something like that. But yeah, there was a whole study done on it. Like they tried to replicate it and using modern materials and stuff. Super interesting. Super interesting. And it's just like, you know, before we discovered that thing, the idea of ancient Greeks having gears and mechanisms was totally, yeah, the Antikythera mechanism. That's it. Before we discovered it, they just were like, no, Greeks didn't have that stuff. That one simple discovery off a shipwreck, you know, that we may have never ever found, completely changed our understanding of ancient people. And like Roman concrete, 100%. Yeah. The recipe for concrete was known to the Romans, and then after the fall of Rome, it was lost for thousands of years. And it was only until modern times that we rediscovered the recipe for concrete. And literally, like, people in the Dark Ages had no idea how the Romans built their buildings the way they did, because they didn't know what concrete was. But yeah, similar to that, just one discovery can just completely alter our understanding of history. It makes you really question, not necessarily question, but just don't put too much faith in the standard model, of our understanding for certain things, at least. Obviously, you don't want to necessarily have doubts about the, most basic stuff, but you get it. All right, so we successfully got some milk. I'm getting distracted talking about science and stuff, but it's fun. All right, let's pour this milk into the barrel, and then we'll go try to milk the goat. Oh man, if I can make some cheese today, guys, that's going to be okay. That's going to be the real highlight of my whole month. Making some cheese. Imagine just all the stuff we lost in the Roman fires, or the Library of Alexandria. With the stuff we're finding in the ocean. Yep, 100%. Or, think about this too. We know that the Mayan civilization had many, many books. They weren't books like we understand them. They wrote on I think there were reeds that were tied together. And so they would unfurl this thing. It was like a scroll, but it was made of reeds. And the Spanish burnt I think all of them but one or two. And this is where we know of the Mayan calendar from, are these scrolls that we have remaining. But they were almost all burned by the Spanish intentionally. So because they saw it as heretical stuff, they came over and were trying to convert them all to Catholic. So they just said, well, let's just burn all their heritage. So they have to convert to Catholic. All right, let's see. Yeah, and I'm not saying they necessarily knew some mystical knowledge or anything like that, but the cultural knowledge that we lost was irrecoverable. All right, we got it. It's such a slight noise, but you can hear the milking. All right, we did it. Woohoo. So now it's my understanding, don't I need a full barrel of milk for the cheese making? I know there's something very satisfying about everything in this game. I was talking about it in yesterday's live stream. I find it satisfying just going around scything grass and cattails and stuff. I will do that for hours, listening to an audiobook or something in the background when I'm not recording or streaming. In reality, you do need a full barrel. Okay, thank you, Bill Beto. All right, so that leaves me with 29. I would have 30, but I accidentally drank a liter. So that's going to make things a bit more complicated. It's good for 28 days. Let's close that and see if it changes. I think it's still just 28 days, isn't it? Yeah. How long is the pickles for? 4.7 years. Somebody was like, oh, what's the point? Regular veggies only last for a year and a half. Well, I don't know. I think that for the cost of 25 salt and a little water, adding another 3 years onto the lifespan of these is definitely worth it, I think. Plus, pickling veg is a prerequisite for making cheese, so you got to do it. That millennia-old cultures all over the world have stories of great civilizations ruined by flood and taking survivors. Okay, so you're talking about the ubiquity of the flood story in culture, in ancient cultures. I've heard about that before. Yeah, that's an interesting phenomenon for sure. I've heard some explanations too, but you can only know how true those are. But yeah, you're not wrong. Not Noah, but others in addition to Noah as well. Yeah, I feel you. There we go. Oh, let's see here. What time is it? Midnight? Nope, we got to stay awake all night again. All right, let's go. Ooh, I got a set of horns on me here. These horns are a little bit lackluster. What do you guys think? I start putting these horns, hanging them up in this room over here, and I'm just like, I mean, what am I displaying here, really? Is this, look how little that is. It's not that impressive, is it? I feel like this wall space is better used for a painting or something once I get them. Oh, well, either way. But both Asian and Mexicans have stories at the same time about a flood. Yeah, yeah. That is weird, isn't it? Let's see. Looks like ant. That is what it looks like. Yeah, Nova. The zoom is a mod. Yep. It's just called zoom button. It defaults to the Z. Yeah, that's a mod. It's a really cool one. I like it. There's another one that actually you have to build. You have to like make a periscope, or not a periscope, a telescope, before you can use your zoom. But I haven't tried that one. I don't know like how difficult the recipe is for it. But all right, now we'll just go to sleep real quick. We'll wake up a little bit late, but there's no more blacksmithing we really have to do. Zoom into the butt of the bear when we wake up. Let's see. So it's 3 a.m. November 9th. And we got temperatures down here. We got wind speeds. I've got armor on. All right, here we go. We're awake. Switch that. Let's have some delicious stuff. Let's go milk. Where's my bucket? Determined to get this cheese made. Oh, it's so wintry out here. This is good, though, too. Keeping a close eye on our animals like this. Really important. All right, several days before lactating. No, I don't think she's ready. No, she's not ready yet. Okay, she's still pregnant. When is she going to have her freaking baby? Hurry up. I ain't got time for you. All right, let's look. Okay. We still got little ones in there. As soon as those all grow up, I'm going in with my sword. And I'm pretty sure we'll just have to give them another couple days, won't we? Does say lactating for 14 days. No, she's not ready. Okay, so we'll have to give them some time. No big deal, no big deal. Maybe we take the raft over and grab some more halite. I think that's a good idea. Got some random crap in my inventory, but that's okay. We'll just take it. Let's go. To the raft, people. To the raft. Got to get that halite. It's so valuable. I feel bad for those folks out there who haven't found salt in their world. We got super lucky on this world generation, I'll tell you what. I think that the two things that I really haven't seen much of are ruins and traders. But good news is we did find a trader. Oh, that's not it. Where did I find that trader at? I swear we found one that was local goods, bees. I could have sworn that we found a trader that had... Oh, that's it. The treasure hunter. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Okay, so there's the treasure hunter trader. I need to be doing more trading with these guys, too. I think getting my, what's it called? My gear collection up would probably be a good idea. All right, here we go. So it's not a very far trip here. Get going and I'll open up the map. Hello, little bunny. You just drowned in the ocean for no reason. So, yeah, our salt deposit just around the northern tip of the island. So that's where we're headed. Let's go. I swear I saw another salt dome. I don't know. Maybe I was hallucinating or something, but I feel like there was a second one. I might have been seeing the same one just from the other side of it, though, I think. Possibly. Wait, what do we got up there? I can't see it. Oh, my God. The zoom button function is kind of useless when you're in third-person mode. I want to zoom in on that tree over there. I'll get a good look at the back of the guy's head. All right, let's see. All right, we're going around the horn. Okay. Done some hunting over there before. Got myself killed over here trying to extract that black coal, or the brown coal. Not a big deal. Wait, I think I just passed it. No, I didn't. Maybe this is where I saw the other bit of halite. Hello, turkey. No. All right. We'll just go to where I know it's at. Ooh, that's like a little cave right there. Where's that take us? Probably to some dead end where the stone will cave in and kill me. All right, we'll avoid it. Yeah, we haven't, let's see. Try plus and in third person. Oh, I didn't even know you could do that. Oh. Oh. Ooh, I like that. I like that super var zoom. I still get zoomed in on the guy's head. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's cool. You can see the 3D nature of his eyebrows. It's very strange. Yeah, that's crazy. All right. Feel like I don't know. It feels like a whole different game right now. Okay. Where's my salt dome? It's over here. There it is. Our highlight. Dead ahead. All right, hold on. Where was it? It was about right here, wasn't it? Or was it here? No, I think it was this. Was it like that? What's the default? Doesn't matter. When I go back into first person, it will be irrelevant. There we go. Everybody's the same zoom on first person. All right, so this is it. Our beautiful, delicious halite salt dome. And I've made pretty good work of it here. Turned it into some Swiss cheese, but obviously there's a lot more to go. I'm thinking about let's just start taking out whole sections of this base here. I'm just going to start stripping it. Oh, yeah, this is the good stuff. Pure, white, salty goodness. You know what I also... Okay, never mind. I was going to say I should lay a platform down there so none of this falls into the water, but I'll just catch it before it does. Come to me, halite. Come into my arms. Oh, yeah, this is good. Now, one thing I've never found is limestone. So, at this point, in terms of making leather, I do have borax. So, I have borax as an alternative to limestone. But my question is, don't I need limestone for making steel too? Or am I mistaken about that? Let's see. For some reason in my head, I've convinced myself that I need limestone for steel, but I don't know if that's true. You do not need it. Okay. What am I thinking of? I know there's several different things I do need, but limestone's not it. Okay. Whoa. How deep does this go? Wow. This is all halite from here all the way freaking up, baby. Damn. Oh, it's over here too. Oh yeah, that's a lot of salt. Okay, we got some quartz above us. Crushed quartz. Yeah, is that what I'm thinking of? Oh my god. I love this salt. I'm gonna make my base here. I'm gonna move, set fire to the compound, abandon all the animals, and I'm just gonna live inside the salt dome. You know, like those little fish that will like live inside a coral or something? That's gonna be me. I'll only pop out occasionally to eat. Okay. Let's put our stacks of salt in the inventory, please. Good, good, good. I don't know why I decided to dig through here, but why not? Okay. Let's put get on this. Get a light on the situation. So we'll get a couple stacks of this. We don't have to spend all day here. Okay, there's the end of it. Let's just go in this direction. Oh. Okay, we'll go in this direction. And cut through. We'll go back. Yeah, this is plentiful stuff. Once you find one of these, I feel like that's it. You've got your salt and needs met for the rest of your life. Okay, well, I don't know if I'm going to be making blue cheese or cheddar for the first time. I'll probably just go for the easier of the two. First time around. And then, because like you were talking about, setting up a little underground cellar area for blue cheese is probably going to be a requirement. Put that away. Now, what else do I need for cheese making? Let's say I get a full barrel of milk. Somebody was saying I need a stick and some cloth or something. Ooh. This is going to get me killed. Okay, just exploring. It's very creepy down here under the water. Are there any things that will, like, extend your breath underwater in this game? Is there, like, I know there's no potions or anything, but I'm just curious. I want to be able to swim. I want to be able to explore the ocean. All right, how much did we get? That's good enough. All right, let's grab our ore. Go back. It's already 4 p.m. Starting to freaking snow out here. Oh my gosh, and I can't steer with this. It is nearly impossible to drive this thing in first person. I usually increase the water breathing to 2 minutes in World Gen. Wow. Yeah, I mean, actually, that's pretty good breath, but yeah, I could probably hold my breath for 2 minutes if I was if I really needed to. Is that lead right there? Yeah, that's definitely not, what's it called? Flint. I kind of want that lead. Now that we talked about, oh, I can't steer without my thing. All right, so let's place a few blocks below it so we don't lose any into the depths. Okay, get out. And now watch the whole mountainside fall down on top of me. Did I get it? Oh, it's floating. For some reason, I assumed it would sink. Like animals. Was there another piece of it over here? There was. Am I below it? Whoa. Was that it? I thought there was more. Okay. Well, that was it. And go. Now, what are those? Those might be more of those capercaillies. That's okay. I don't have any way to capture them. Well, I guess that's not true. I do have this reed basket right here. I could convert that into a trap, couldn't I? All right. Out here on the ocean. You know, if this was real life, just how freaked out I'd be to, like, be rowing on the deep ocean on a raft like this. Oh, my God. Yeah, I definitely have pretty good fear of the ocean in real life. I'm tempted to stop for that coal, but I've actually got plenty of coal back home. All right. Got ourselves... Oh, that needs to be deleted. Got ourselves a little pier here. And is it raining now? It's literally raining and snowing. All right. So we ended up with about 4 stacks there of salt. It's a pretty good collection. And of course, half a stack will grind up into a full stack of the actual salt. So this is more like 8 stacks of true salt for us. It's pretty good. And I'm going to have to return there again before next year's harvest. Because like I said, we're going to be expanding our agriculture production. So I'm going to end up with a whole crap ton of vegetables. Oh, and that was something I was wondering about too. Can I feed pickled vegetables to my pigs? Will they eat pickled veg? I haven't tried it yet. I don't even know if it'll fit in a trough. If it'll even allow me to do that. Alright. So believe it or not, I actually did go through and lay a bunch of stone pathing here. It's not on both sides though, so I haven't completed it. But this side is 100% stone pathing. Got a couple little oil lamps. Yeah, I'm trying to use some of my fat stockpiles to make more oil lamps too. Alright, we're back. Returned with some halite. A little bit of lead. Not much. Okay, let's grab the hammer. Oh, wait. Yeah. Put that away. That away. Let's head up to the windmill. See what's going on up here. It is spinning. Spinning like crazy. Okay. Yeah, I need to build a second cairn too. I can see already. Look, it's not super important right now, but I have a feeling once we get up to steel, I'll probably need a lot of stuff being grinded. All right, let's put that away. Actually, give me the salt back. Got a lot of miscellaneous crap in here. There's all the iron blooms so far. All right. Let's head back down to the bottom. Looking good. I'm going to put these stones on my hotbar. Actually going to put the rammed earth too. I think I have a crate for rammed earth. Okay. And we're back. We're home. Let's see. Sandstone. Good. Rammed earth. Right there. Right at the top. Okay, and our salt. So is anything ready? No, it's all still being prepared, isn't it? Ah, that's okay. Go ahead and put this away. Bam. Now, I'm curious about the display cases. Let me look at these. I've seen them before. Tall display case. What do I need for this here? And why are there so many different kinds? Obtained by breaking. Well, wait. How do I make one? Oh, okay. Plain glass slab and some boards. Really? It's that easy? For some reason, I figured this would be a harder operation. So it said I needed to make a slab first. How do we make a slab of glass? Wait, I'm lost here. Let's try... Oh, I gotta get my saw. Alright. Cover your ears, everybody. I'm gonna be sawing glass here. Didn't even know that was possible. Wait, what? What was it again? Oh, I hate how particular these recipes are sometimes. But it makes sense. Wait a second. Oh, there it is. Alright. So just give me 2 of those. Oh, what's that? And 2 display cases, please. So, what do these look like? Oh. I like that a lot. Get, what do we got out here? Is this a birch table? Wait, no, the tables are all one color, aren't they? Yeah. All right, give me 2 tables. Boom. And... problem is I only have 1 thing to display currently, but I'll figure something else out. You can count on that. All right. Put that down. Whoop. I love the way they look too. They got like this nice little detail here on these corners. Well, fancy looking display case. All right, so I found this rich copper crystal here, and it caught my eye. It's very pretty, so I wanted to display it. Hey, look at that. Oh, it actually kind of does look cool. So I can fit 4 more in here then? Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. So I'm going to have to... Oh, good. It went in the middle. Perfect. Delicious. So I'm going to have to find a bunch more of those rich crystals like that. I'm going to try and collect one for each type. Yeah. Then we'll have a whole display of the various different ores and stuff we've discovered. I like that idea. I'll need I think I was going to originally just put all my display stuff in this room, which I probably still will. I'll put like books in here, but we're going to have to establish, I don't know, some sort of vault or museum-like room where we display these things. Maybe the butterfly collection. Like I said, we might start that. All right, so it's 8 p.m. Let's get to bed. And I doubt the goats will be ready to milk in the morning, but we'll try it. For some reason, I just don't think we're going to get to cheese today. Maybe if I hadn't drank that one portion, I would have had enough. We'll see. It's a long winter. We'll definitely get it before springtime, I think. All right, so let me see. Let's eat a little bit here. Good. And I don't need to carry this glass around with me anymore. Also don't need these. Birch board. There we go. Oh, man. Winter is... I like winter best in the mornings. Yeah, when the snow is fresh on the ground, there's no footprints in it. It's good. It's a good time. All right. And let's go. Whew, man, oh man. It is officially winter though. It's only November 10th, but this place is covered with snow. All right. Let's check them out. And I guess it's good we're checking on them daily too, because this other one could... Yep, look, she is ready. Yeah, this other one could have her baby at any point. You gonna give up the milk? God damn it, I drank it again. No, okay, stop myself. Whew. All right, we got one. We got a barrel of milk. Let's go. Go. I need to get 2 buckets, don't I? Wait, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Whew, this is white gold here, people. Whoa, are you coming for the cheese? Are you looking for my cheese? Bastards. Oh. I need to put a barrel, or, oh, what's it called down here, don't I? A lantern. I can't believe with 4 oil lamps, there's still enough light, or still low light level enough for those things to freaking spawn. That's annoying. 39 liters of milk. Good for 27 days. Let's go get some more. See if this goat will give it up. Come here, goat. Alright, mixing sheep and goat milk together. I don't know how advisable that is. Probably creates some weird taste. You got some eggs for me, little birds? They do have some eggs there. Alright, let's check this one. Stay still. Ah. I like how they do eventually stop when you get to them here. Hey, subscribe with Prime. Thank you. Appreciate you there, Wiggity Owned. Hello, my newest subscriber. Welcome, welcome. Is it working? Damn it. Nope, currently too stressed. You damn goat. Oh, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate you very much. Thanks everybody who's tuned in today too for the live stream. Been kind of a laid back one here, just messing around. Really trying to focus on these animals, but tell you what, let's check out our bee skeps real quick. I want to look at these. Yeah, I might as well go ahead and harvest half of these. Oh no, the bees. People are constantly telling me that I should make a little scarecrow or like a little mannequin out of straw bales. But I don't understand why. The bees like do no damage. They're just annoying. They don't hurt. Alright, so we've harvested each one there. Yeah, I'm currently surrounded by like four things here, and they're not doing any damage. Their little stings just can't penetrate my armor. Okay, there we go. I'll replace those skeps eventually. But I think at this time of the year, they're not going to spread anyway right now. Probably not, at least. Probably not. All right. But, yeah, it's not the most efficient, little building here, but I don't care. I love it. And it's actually working. Yeah, the bees don't spread vertically. They will, but this is too tall. They won't spread from here to up there, unfortunately. It's too far. But they do spread next to each other, so it's not that bad. All right. Yeah, and with the 8 bee skeps we've got here at the bottom, yeah, I've got enough honey these days. We're not in any shortage of honey, so that's good. All right, let's see. I might have to wait for these cuttings till next year, I guess. Damn it. Just want to make sure I got all the crops out of here. I feel like I did. Yeah. Okay. This is another project I've been really putting off here. I've talked about chiseling this sandstone rock here. This is part of the bedrock. I dug a little hill away, and this is what was under the hill, but I've been putting it off. I'm a little nervous about chiseling. I'm not going to lie. It's just, I don't know why. What if you guys laugh at me? What if I make something and you don't love it? No, I will get to it. And actually, I think the winter time might be a good time to chisel. One thing I'd like to do is maybe get some whole sandstone blocks. Just in case I do mess up, I can delete the block and replace it. But yeah, maybe we should do that. We could get some granite blocks too. All right, let me put this away real quick. Always got to keep myself very organized here, people. Oh, yeah, look at this honey. I'm telling you. I need to get on to the squeezing of it. But I'm a very lazy, lazy person. All right, cattails are up here. Good to go. I've been carrying around this rawhide for no good reason. Let's drop it down. Rawhide. There we go. Okay, and I keep carrying this bucket around. That's for the goats and the sheep. So we'll just put that there for right now. All right. So, sun's getting ready. No, sun just came up. Okay, it's 9 a.m. Let's pop over to the mountainside over here. Let's see. So, yeah, I've got a little quarry over here for granite. This is where I got my first bit of stone for the cairn, right here. Yep. And we can see there's plenty of sandstone, too. So let's try and get a couple of squares of each. It's a little bit annoying. Anybody who hasn't ever gotten whole blocks of stone, you have to completely remove every side. So we're going to go for this piece right here. I have to delete this piece, and then this piece behind it. And then this one. Boom. And there it is. It dropped as a whole block. There we go. Yeah, so like I was saying, if I have like 4 or 5 of those, then if I mess up with my chiseling, I can just delete the block and place a fresh one, and restart the chiseling over again. But it's kind of a process to get these out of here. Let's go for some granite too, though. So I'm going to try for this block and this block right here. So we'll knock that out. Oh, frick. Falling down in the deep cave. Oh! Okay, well, my sandstone block is still intact. That's all I cared about. Oh, my granite got ruined. It cracked itself. Damn it. Oh, look at that. Well, yeah, it might be easier doing this from the ground here instead of trying to do it on the side of the mountain wall. That might not be the smartest move. All right, so let's dig this out over here. We'll go for this block. And we'll go for this block. I can't remember how many it is for the cairn, but it's a number of them. It's like 4 or 5. Let's look at it. Okay, it's 4. Yeah, okay. So I'm not going to go for too many more than that, just because this is such a kind of a tedious process to get these out of here, but this is what I did for my suavite, for that stone that occurs naturally in, what's it called, underneath asteroid impacts. I had to dig out a whole bunch of suavite like this. Oh, okay, I was just like, why isn't this block coming out? There we go. All right, we did that one. Let's get this one here. Good. Yeah, we're probably looking at another cave in, but we might be able to pull this one out. It's got one on that side. Cool. So I've got 3 and 3. All right, one more granite. Good. Actually kind of shocked this hasn't caved in yet, but it's all right. We'll grab just one more of these here. Yeah, like I said, if I need more, I can come back to it. All right, that should be pretty easy to get. Boom, there it is. Oh, yeah. All right. So we've got our quarry. Excellent. Feel better about that chiseling now for sure. Now, somebody has also told me that you can chisel the black frame parts out of the glass. And I kind of want to try that. Because I'm not sure if I fully am understanding what that means exactly. Okay, let's put these away. Medium fertility goes there. Put everything in its place. There we go. We'll save the 2 stones. Okay, so I've got a chisel out at the blacksmith shop with my hammer. We're going to need both of those. I want to start getting more acquainted with chiseling, you know? It's just, I think it's just time. Okay, so boom. Yep, we got our chisel, our hammer. Let's experiment with some glass blocks real quick. So I don't want to use any that are actually in the buildings. So I'll just grab one of these. And let's place this right here. Okay, now how do I chisel? Wait, where did it go? What? Oh! Wait. Oh, holy crap, it did remove it all. You can't even see it. It's like aerogel. What? That's the glass now. Oh, holy crap, hold on. That's amazing. You're learning so many things in this stream. Yeah. Somebody told me this, and at first I thought, wow, that's really tedious. I don't want to sit there and have to, like, knock out the black edges. But no, that's not what you do. You just place it and act like you're going to strike it with your chisel, and it makes it beautiful. Look at that. I'm just literally right-clicking. Just right-click with the hammer and the chisel. It's like ghost blocks, dude. You know what aerogel is? Have you ever heard of that substance? It's like the lightest, most least dense thing in the world. This so reminds me of it. Oh my gosh. Imagine a greenhouse made you can't even see it. It just looks like it's empty. I bet you could do that in situ. Oh my God. Imagine a greenhouse made with nothing, like a large structure of glass made with nothing but this aerogel. It's there. It's a little bit foggier, than if you're just like looking through the door. There's a slight haze to it, but that is wild. All right. We have to do this window too. Not bad. Okay. Really glad we tried this now. Although it's going to be easy for me to misplace these. Where did that one go? You can't see them. All right, there it is right there. You can just barely see it. That is wild. That means that the developer, like somebody coded this so that when they were like, okay, it's just going to delete the edges automatically. Oh, wait, did I just screw it up? Yeah, I think I just chiseled a little piece right out of that. You can change them. What do you mean exactly? Oh, so I don't even need to. Oh, while they're in the. Oh, okay, I understand. So I didn't need to break all of them and take them out. My bad. Understood. Thank you. I can't even tell if I'm freaking placing them. What's happening? I just picked up firewood. Oh, there they are. Okay, I got a stack of 6 of them. Oh, this is awesome. Yeah, I feel like a magician working like, I don't know. It's crazy. Okay. Don't need to remove them. Got it. Yeah, I don't know if I love the look of this, like with this here. Whoa. I kind of think I'd rather just have the regular glass panes, not the cubes, but I think I'm going to get some lead for these. But no, definitely going to make a whole building out of this glass like this. That is cool as hell. Yeah. That is going to be really phenomenal. Now, and again, don't forget too, we can also color glass, right? Oh, that's weird. It doesn't bring it up when I call up the handbook for the glass. It doesn't show it. Huh. Either way, yeah, but we could do this to colored glass too, I imagine, right? So we could just have little cubes of like color wherever we want. I love it. Not too shabby. Well, yeah, like you said, Bill Beto, we've learned something new today. Several new things for me. Unfortunately, we didn't get that cheese, but don't you worry, guys. I'm accumulating as much milk as I can. And eventually we're going to be swimming in cheese because once we get these goats and sheep up, bred up to a good generation count, obviously generation 10 is what we're going for. But yeah, once we get there, I'm going to have several sheep ready to go. So we're going to be making cheese one day in quantity. You can believe it, guys. But I think that'll do it for today's stream. Like I said, it's been a nice little relaxed one. I appreciate everybody who came by. We are going to be streaming tomorrow, but I'm going to be doing some Cataclysm, Dark Days Ahead tomorrow. But don't worry, of course, we will still continue the Let's Play series. In fact, there's an episode scheduled to come out tonight over on YouTube, guys. So I hope you'll check that one out for sure. I believe that's going to be episode 32. And of course, we'll definitely do more streams going forward in the future, guys. But thank you so much for stopping by, and I will see you all on the next one.